Good morning, all. Thanks for joining. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any audio issue from my side?
We are able to hear.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. Galib, I think your voice is good. Maybe someone voice is breaking. Okay. Okay, guys. Session is recording. Let's start the Docker container session. And I'm going to talk about a very important feature in Docker. And those features we will be using in Docker project management. Whenever you're working in a project Docker image updation process, the new commands, how you will be updating to the existing Docker images. So with some sample examples, I will explain today. This topic is very small, but it's very, very most important. Okay. And at the end of the day, I'll give you some interview questions for this topic. So I will answer how you can explain in interview. Okay, those points I'll explain it. Okay, I'm not taking much time today. I'll take a small topic. I'll explain. Okay. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. My screen is visible to everyone.
Yes. Yes.
Right. See here. So now I'm going to connect my Alpha server. Actually, Alpha server is my Docker server right now. I don't want to multiple installations unnecessarily, wastaging of freight eligible. So Amazon Linux Mumbai key pair. So EC2 hyphen user successfully connector. Change settings. Okay, guys. So the next thing, I want to connect the Linux server by using WinSAP. Okay, WinSAP. I need to open this particular Docker file by using Notepad++. There I will update my changes. Okay. So in the same process, two topic will get completed. Okay. So now I'm going to launch WinSCP, and I think there is an update is there. Let's go ahead to update it. And full upgrade. Yes. Install. So guys, everyone, make sure you have to install, okay, WinSCP from today onwards. Okay. And Notepad++, I hope I already, most of the people are using it. And the next classes, you'll be using Mobextrum. Don't use a putty. So these many days you have almost used some basic tools only. You have to try to change the tools. Okay. And next time I'm not using the Notepad++. I'm going to use a Visual Studio Code, VS Code editor. Okay. So finally, I'll end with the Atom. So the next 2 weeks, the plan is like that. Okay. We will be changing the tools. Concept is same, tools are different. Because if you want exposure in real-time environment with the different tools and process, okay, then only you can showcase them. Maybe if you're joining in the team, maybe if the company is provided only Atom to write your modifying the scripts and all, you will definitely feel very bad. Okay, that's the reason you don't feel uncomfortable. So right now you have to be change yourself. Okay, so Notepad++ 2, we have a Visual Studio Code, Atom. These another two tools we will be practicing going forward. So I'm using WinSCP for connectivity between the Windows system to Linux operating system. So let's go to start, open WinSCP, and cancel it. When we click on new session, you will get this kind of option. So click on new site, okay, and you can enter the IP address, and you can give the username EC2 hyphen user, and click on advanced screen, click on advanced option. So here SSH authentication, okay, click on browse, and you can select the Amazon Linux by keypad and click OK. That's it. Now if you want to save for future references, yes, you can save. Because of my system will be every day shutting down, I'll be powering on, so IP address will be changing, the public IP address, so that's why I'm not saving it. If you want, I can save this. Okay, I can save this, my future users. If you want, you can click save this, and you can give the name EC2 hyphen, this is IP address, the site name. And if you want to give any special folder or shortcut, you can give like this. Okay, and click on login and click yes. So successfully connected. So next time you want to connect, okay, close it here, go to start, type WinSCP, okay, and you can directly select this particular server and click login. Click login. You don't want to import uh, the PEM file also. Okay, sorry, PPK file also. Private password file is not required, because the file, once we have selected and we have saved the profile configuration in the WinSCP, the file will be stored in WinSCP cache profile location. So that's the next time when you connected, when you select the profile and you click connect, automatically it will launch. So you don't want to connect. Okay, it's not a safe and secured, my point of view. Okay, because of you are using your system, right? Okay, you are using your system and you're not sharing your system to others, so definitely you can use this option. Maybe if you are using the system to someone, don't go for it. So I think 99 point, not 99%, 100%, nobody will share a system to uh, colleagues in the team. Okay, it's not possible. That's a security policy. Okay, so that's an important point. So you can use this option. Okay, next, right now this is the location, the Docker demo Redis we have created. Here is a Docker file is there. Here is a Docker file is there. When you right click and open with okay, we have a Notepad++. Okay, where is a Notepad++? Yeah, I think Notepad++ removed. So last week I have attended AWS certification. So there is a new certification is released, right? That I have attended from my personal laptop only. So during the time, so the examiner will be coming to online. So before coming to the online, so I'll get some kind of pre-checks and the pre-scan on the system. All my WebEx, Zoom application, and Notepad++, some other applications, everything is deleted actually. So fine. Let me right click and open. Notepad++ is not opening. Let me open with the Atom. Okay. Let me open with Atom. Atom is also kind of editor tool. For code editors applications, you can use this one. See guys, this welcome screen, you can close it, and telemetry consent also you can close it. So now welcome guide, if you want, you can use this. That's your wish, but not necessary. This is a Docker file, and here the Docker file is showing this. So once you did any kind of changes, we can go to file, save configuration, file, save configuration. So previously we run this Docker file and we created a image. We created an image. So which image we created? Any idea? What is the image we created? What is the image we created? Huh?
Alpine.
Okay.
Redis, yep.
Redis, right? So Redis image we prepared. So here, those files are hidden files, you know, right? So when we run this command, and last time it is showing some kind of number, and it will be a listing that. What is the command to list the Docker images? What is a Docker image command?
To build the image or
To list the image. To view the Docker image.
Docker images or
Docker
Docker
images.
images.
Okay.
You can
Let's
type
go to
either
the
way.
putting.
Docker images or Docker image ls.
Docker image ls, huh? Okay. I think my console is maybe is now. Reset the terminal. So this is the images are available. Hmm? So Docker images ls. So we're not getting any error. We're not getting any list. What is the reason?
We're not super user.
Yes, we are not a super user. So this is the list will be showing.
You can type Docker images.
Docker
No ls.
images. No ls. Okay, ls is only for Linux. If you want to list that, you can say this. So Alpine image first we created. Then after that, Redis was created. This is the image ID. Okay, this is the image ID. Perfect. So there is a very big step, right? Last time we have explained in the previous class. So the three stages from run CMD process, I explained it, how the image will be creating, and multiple containers will create. That's a temporary containers. So based on the instructions, image to container, container to image, again image to container, container to image, finally image is prepared. the containers are sent for deletion. So this process, everyone, you got it. Even the complete process I explained, the flow chart diagram was also given. Okay. Suppose the same work again you're running. Okay. Again you're running. So how it will work? Okay. How it will work? Example. So the command is redis my redis docker build. Okay. My redis docker builder in which location? Current location. In this current location, is there any docker file is available? In this current location, any docker file is available? If you run this, so command is not found. May I know what is the reason? May I know what is the reason it is not running? Shall we use a sudo? No, it's not running. Why this command is not executed?
My
Because
Redis image is not there.
no, not my Redis image. Okay,
You need to
I hope
tag
so.
the
Docker file is
image.
not available. Docker file is not available. Docker file only is a main file to configure the all these things, right? So I need a Docker file, right? So the Docker file in the same location we are mentioning. So how it will run? No, it will not run. So where is that location? So here is a demo Redis is there. Here the Docker file is available. So now you need to give the path. Okay. What is the path you need to provide? Remove the dot, /. Next, home EC2. Okay. Next, demo Redis. Uh, Demo Redis. Huh? So here in this particular location, the Docker file is there. Now I'm running. What happened?
Sir, we need to take it out my Redis, sir. Docker build, then afterwards.
No, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Permissions denied. Okay, got it. Now can see this. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. Only these three steps are showing it. Okay. So why this previously also I ran the same command. Now also I'm running the same command. Why the steps are reduced? Any reason? So to understand, the last week I have given some the file, right? Okay. That file I need to open it. Where is that file?
They saved it in Myron.
You can see this. When we run this command, the first command is Alpine, right? It is downloading Alpine image in two sources. So last time when we run the docker build command, it is taking the image from the hub.docker.com, hub.docker.com. So that's why it is going to internet connection, hub.docker.com website, and it is taking the Alpine image. It will be downloading it. So downloading the image. But now we are running the same command again, second time in this particular Ubuntu Amazon Linux server. Already Alpine image is already downloaded. Okay, so that's why it is not going to hub.docker.com. It will check from the local system and it reused it. It checked from the local system and it reused it. So that's why when we run this command, automatically the from Alpine, it is taking from this particular image, from this image. So guys, can you please check this 9ED4AEFC74F6? Any image is available here in this list? Can you please find this number in this particular three list?
For the Alpine repo.
Exactly right. So this Alpine is a local image or remote image?
Local.
Local image. That's why reused it. Reused it. Okay. So next, step number 2, run APK and add updates Redis. So what is meaning of run APK add update Redis? What is meaning of APK add update Redis? What is the meaning here? So taking the image and creating the container, and in this container it will run this particular command to creating the snapshot, and finally the container will be get deleted. So this entire process we called as Redis update. The entire process is called Redis update. So guys, even this Redis update, previously it happened or not? It's completed, right? So whatever the previous stage it is completed, the same method was reused it. What is meaning of? What is the method name called? Cache. Okay. So very simple. I'll tell you. Example, which website I'm not opened at. Maybe Myntra website. Okay. Myntra. Myntra.com. So now it's taking and loading all the pages, right? It's taking some kind of delay. Now opening the in next window, Myntra.com, immediately it is showing the page, and now hit enter. Okay, it will not go to internet and it will be downloading the page. Whatever the page is used here, the page will be immediately loading on my system. This is called cache. This is called cache. Again, if I'm clearing the cache from the browser, again accessing the same Myntra.com, it will take again little bit extra time, because the cache is deleted. Again, it will be go to internet and checking this. This is called cache. Are you clear, guys? Temporary data. Temporary data. Cache is nothing but temporary data. So now, same way, this APK Redis updates, they reused it. So from the caching, they created this method. This is a second one. So this is a very, very important. So that's why immediately after the image is taking from the step number 1, and the second step that's taking the same configuration immediately, and the third step is the Redis server command creation, commanding. So command configuration also, last time we did that. So using cache, and finally image is ready. So successfully there is a new image was successfully built, ODF 8492 ED F61 F61. So now we can check this command. Okay. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm duplicating this window because of I want to show the information. EC2 hyphen user, perfectly loaded. So what is the command I need to display it? Huh? Sudo docker images. Sudo docker images. Now can check this. Is a last F61 is image is ready now? It is showing in this next screen. Yes, right? It is showing, right?
Yep.
So this is a way we are preparing the image. Okay. So now we successfully build the image without any taking a delay in this process, because the same build was rerun without any changes of the Docker file. Immediately it will create all the steps. It will use a local data. Suppose you are changing some information inside the Docker file, what will happen? So again, the time taking process where you are updating the particular changes. So specific line, specific location in the Docker file, when we are updating to update the image. Okay. So either time will be taking too much, either will be time will be very lesser. There are two conditions will be there. I'll show you both methods. Example, I'm going to Atom, and here there is an option called run apk add update redis is there. So below this, I'm going to run additional command. I'm going to run additional command. So what is the additional command I need to run it? Example, the same command I will run. Run apk hyphen add hyphen update. Some compilers I will install it, but it is not compatible or whatever it is. Just for testing purpose, we are using GCC compilers. We are installing it. Now go to file, save. Go to file, save. Go to file, save. Now I'm closing here. Go to WinSCP, right click, open. Again, go to the new session, login, and I'm connecting back. Demo Redis, file, open, Atom, select it. Now why again I'm showing, right? Because of what are the changes I modified, it is showing or not? It is showing. Okay, it is updated. Okay, now I'm closing this. Again, I'm going to PuTTY console. Okay, run the command. What is the command? Docker build. What is the location? // permission denied. Sudo. Now can see this. So I run this command here, right? So where is the command? This is the command I run. After that, sending a build context to Docker daemon services. Step number 1, previously 3 steps was completed. Now we have a 4 steps because 1 step additionally have given. That is called GCC compiler installation. So from Alpine, it is taking the same image 476. Alpine image it is taking. No changes at all. Next, okay, next, second step, run apk add update Redis. So Redis updates also previously we did that using the cache and it is taken that. After that, run the apk add GCC. It is not available. Run in this particular container and these are the steps are successfully completed. One by one, it is completed. After that, there'll be a image is created. That image will be created with a some Redis command startup command. So that will be configured. So running in this particular container and finally image is ready. Image is ready. This particular container will be removing. So clearly they mentioned that removing intermediate container B1ECBA3ACEE0. So the successfully deleted. So here one container will be removing, here one container will be removing. So finally the image is created. Image is created. So now you can check the B65. B65. So you can run the command. What is the command now? Sudo docker images. B65 2 minutes ago successfully created. Okay, previously this image ID is there. We updated. But when it is created 4 days ago, that only I created myself. So now with the same existing image, I created a new change. The existing image, I created a new change. So this is a new change image ID. So if you use this ID, you will get a Redis image as well as a GCC compiler. Are you clear? Maybe if you're removing all the images from the system, if you run this particular the GCC compiler and the Redis, it will take more time because of it's a lengthy process. It's a lengthy process. Previously, how I created the day one Redis image, the lengthy process will come because everything they'll be creating from the scratch. They'll not reuse any cache and all. So that's why it's taking a more time to create the images. Is this fine? Understand everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Suppose this particular Docker file will be, we are changing in a different method. This Docker file, we will be changing in a different method. Okay. So the GCC compiler installing after the Redis write. Before the Redis if you install, how it will be? So now this particular change I'm not updating here. The before Redis I'm going to update. Go to file, save, or close it here. Now again I'm going to putty. Again I'm going to rerun the build. So first of all, okay, you can see this. So you can check this. Step number 1, Alpine images previously is available. It is taking. So the Alpine image is 476, sorry, 4F6. It is there, right? Next, run APK add GCC. So previously we installed GCC. I can accept it, but the order is different. So this order is different. So that's why again it is installing fresh GCC on a new container. Okay. And finally this removing the container here, and image is ready. And the next command is Redis. So using the same, and you'll be creating a new container and installing it. So again it start installing the Redis by. So once the middle the process is changed, the remaining everything will be they will do from the scratch. Okay, see here again they'll be extracting and installing the Redis. So container is removing, image is ready. So this image again we will be configured the startup command Redis server and running the new container, and the container will be removing and image is prepared finally 3A6. So this is a image ID name. So now you can use a command and you can check that 3A6 it is showing is about a minute ago. So this is the image will be created. Clear? Any other questions?
So in the CMD, right, we are giving for everything we are giving Redis server, right? So will it not overwrite the existing image?
No, no, no. Alpine and Redis, they are constant. That is a constant. Okay. We are not touching anything. Just we are using and we are creating a new image. That's a very important question. Thank you. Okay. The base images, we are not touching anything. We are taking and we reconstructing the new image. That will be a different server, right? We are not modifying anything. We don't have any control.
Okay.
Mm.
And how would it differentiate between each images, the Docker level?
Let me tell you that. Okay, because of all our IDs are there, there is no name, huh? Right? That's your main problem, right?
Yeah, generally for any server, right, there would be a host name or IP address, but here in
Exactly,
this case, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Here we call as tagging. Next, my topic is same thing. Okay.
Okay.
Then my next topic is tagging. So tagging an image is a very, very important. You can give the proper name and all. Okay. So basically the taggings are like this. Let me give the structure. So just we have to follow this. Every company have some kind of structure. We will follow this. So first will be Docker, and we are building, right? We are building, right? The Docker build command. After that, we're giving dot, right? Huh. So Docker build dot, we are giving some dot. Okay. After that, okay, you can give -t, T for tagger. You can give your Docker hub name, Docker hub name. So what is my Docker hub name? Any idea? Argoneni. Argoneni. My Docker hub name is Argoneni. So example, I'm giving like this and /, and whatever the image name you're creating, you can create it. Example, my Redis, and you can give this and you can give this colon the version. Okay, you can give specific version and all. Maximum you'll give the latest. So here the dot, right? You please remove it. Okay, you can give space and can give the dot or maybe give the path. So I'll create now. Just you can see this. Go back. Okay, go back. Docker build hyphen t my Docker Hub name, my Redis latest So now all the process already I run, so that's why it's very quickly they created. Okay, all the process are using the cache. Previously I run, right? That's the reason. Now you're able to get identified what image is.
Yep.
You're clear right now?
Yep.
Right. So this is the way you can give this. So maybe you can give the version also. That's your wish. 1.1, 1.2, like that you can give this. Example. Here, the latest, right? 1.0. Do this. And you can check this. Got it? So this is a way version we will be releasing it. So these concepts are very, very important. So when you are modifying the existing Docker file, and in which location you need to modify, you have to simplify the Docker image process and try to reducing the time of the Docker image creation. That is actually your based on your experience. Okay. So thoroughly you have to check this particular image lines, the Docker image lines, okay, the Docker file lines. Then you can trial and error method, and you can check that which is the best method. You can create that one. So in the next class, we will be pushing these images to Docker Hub and downloading, and we will be using collaborating work. That job we will do. Okay. And we will run a web application on the live. Web application also will be run on the live. We will do that with a project. Okay. So meanwhile, you can do whatever the trials, you can do that. The movie will start tomorrow. These all are basics. These all are basics as of now, whatever I explained to you. The next class will be actual real time. The live project we will start. Okay. So everybody, can you please practice these topics? Then we can discuss.